Oh Lord, these young people still fighting on whether or not there's weather modification or not. Tell you what, let me just bring the receipts and just shut it down, all right? Take a look at this. Hey everybody, this is Phoenix Ankaa. Everything I'm doing now is for educational purposes and research, and also to find out, what's really real and what's not real, but mainly for research and educational purposes. Everyone keeps talking about all this. There's no such thing as weather modification and all these different things. So I'm gonna go way. I'm just gonna shut it down right now. I'm at the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. I want to apply for a license. You do see it says, let me move this up. It does say .gov, by the way. Okay. So I'm not making this up. Now they have all the different licenses that you can actually go out for or apply for. Look at that, combative sports manager. I mean, they got all kinds of stuff, man. But if you go, now since it starts with a W, we're going to go to 6 and we're going to see whether or not it's there. Well, I'll be darned. I'm actually on a government website. We're going to shut this down. Stop telling people there's no such thing. Please, don't make yourself look bad. Now, if I want to get the instructions and the fees, see what it says here. Okay, economic regulation, chapter 79, weather modification, has the rules, applications for licenses, and it tells you everything that you need to know. What your requirements are, so that way you can apply for your weather modification license. So please tell me this doesn't exist. Please. I'm gonna even go one step further. I'm gonna go one step further. Yeah, you know it's Phoenix Hawker. You know that chick that's always sassy and gets smart. Yeah, I'm gonna go one step further. One more receipt. Okay, everybody, what you see now is a weather modification history newspaper and vault, journal vault. You're like, what the heck is that? Well, let's take a look and see what it is. This gentleman here, Dominique Marama, was the one that actually put all this together. Now, let's look at some microfiche that's actually been loaded onto the website of actual articles that were in the newspaper about weather modification. Wow, look at that. The very first one is the first patent that anybody knows of is dated July the 13th, 1880. Yes, I didn't say 1900 and something. I said 1880. It says claim the mod herein described the producing rainfall, said mod consisting and conveying and exploding torpedoes or other explosive agents into the cloud realm substantially as illustrated. And then it talks about it down here. So the first patent, y'all, number 239-2, Mr. Huggles or Ruggles or something like that. Ruggles, D. Ruggles, method of participating rainfall. Number 230,067. Patented July the 13th, 1880. There's a little drawing of it. Okay, you still not convinced? Let's read an old article, 1891, the Sydney Mail, talking about weather modification. Aerial Direction and Government has received an additional $7,000 for experiments upon the clouds. May the 23rd, it was when this happened, but the actual article didn't come out till 20 June 1891 on a Saturday. Then we got another one, producing rain in 1891. The Desert Weekly, pioneer publication, Rocky Mountain region. Established June 1850. So it's not even the 1900s and they were talking about modification. It's just all of a sudden they stopped talking about it and said, shh, 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 shh. There's no such thing. Sorry, I had to take a sip of tea like Miss T, Miss Mad T, you know who I'm talking about. But anyway, Florence Times, August the 29th, 1891, working with the clouds. Can rain be artificially created? August the 29th, 1891. This tells you right here, this whole database is going from 1800 to 1949 all the way up to 2017. So this 1800 to 1949 is the section that I'm looking at right now. Scientific warfare against clouds. That's dated 1906. Tesla tidal wave to make war possible. Y'all, this is in 1907, the New York World. I accidentally hit that. It meant to be seen. The new wireless wonder that will create fleet-destroying convulsions in the open sea, engulf the heaviest fighting ships like toy boats in a tub by its horrors, passing the day of universal peace. Yeah, okay. They're talking about war, but they say it's peace. Okay, I got you. We understand that, though. Terrors of the tidal wave. So these are other manipulations. But Mr. Wireless Wonder was Tesla. In 1907, they called the man the Wireless Wonder. And when did you get your wireless phone? The world is not the way many of you think it is. It's really not. So many of these technologies have been here forever and a day. They were here during Tartaria. And then you had people come along and take those technologies over and then monopolize what they could from it. Because a lot of things weren't monopolized during Tartaria. I mean, you have all kinds of stuff in here that you can actually look at. Rainmaking tower. There you go. Wilmington Park, California William Height claims he can make the rain by manipulation of what he calls negative electric ground waves and positive waves of the atmosphere's upper stratosphere. His apparatus mounted on a tower at the extreme left is designed, he says, to reverse natural order of electrical emanations, resulting in a pulsating current between the ground and the upper strata. And some of you guys have been complaining about that pulsating feeling in the air. I know I'm one of them too. We don't know what's going on around here. We're in this little fishbowl, and it just seemed like people just doing what the heck they want to do. Wireless production. Y'all see this? This is dated 1908. Rain and wirelessness. Wireless and rain went hand in hand together. It's unreal. It's just unreal. It's just unreal. Some of the things that you were told didn't exist all this time, and they've been existed. Can we change the weather? Not can we make food better? No, can we change what? Don't start me on that, because I'll pull out the darn document that we were trying to tell people about, and they called us all conspiracy theorists when we told them about Codex Alimentarius. Look that up. That is called the food code. It's like a coder coding. They actually they changed the food code. And we tried our best to warn people before it started full-fledged, but they all called us conspiracy theorists. That's when I stopped being in research groups. I shut down. I said, you know what? I can't I used to be in a different mode than what you see right now. And I'm just saying, we really, 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 really did try to tell people things that were going on. Nobody wanted to hear it. So talk to your parents, or your grandparents and find out if they called someone a conspiracy theorist during the times that many people were trying to talk to them. And I'm talking about like 1990s, 1990s and the early 2000s. Okay, but we could wrap this up. I don't need to keep going. It's just massive, massive information that's just right out there, and people steadily saying that none of this exists. None of this never happened. You're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. Here's another one. This is Lodi, California, where we used to go fishing at. In 1948, it's talking about rainmaker on job when clouds around in Big Bear Lake, California. Everybody know about this beautiful mountainous area. So yeah, rain has been and weather has been actually manipulated since the 1800s, as far as I can go back. I'm pretty sure it goes back further than that, because I'm quite sure there's other things that actually came before this July 13th, 1880 patent for weather modification. Like, share, subscribe, or either follow. I don't know where this could be posted, just about anywhere. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. And just keep an open mind, because we're in the age of Aquarius. It's just about anything can be revealed right now that would just be totally shocking. Take care, guys. Ciao.